I'm Charles Gray. I work for the Conference of Urban Counties. We're a nonprofit association that works for counties. So I work for you if you're an urban county. And I work for you if you're not an urban county, if you're part of the TechShare program. Let me tell you a little bit about what the program is, and then I'll elaborate on the project that we're doing under the Defense Commission grant. The program is designed to allow counties to work together on computer projects, so that a project that one county is doing and the project another county is doing, they can share costs. Novel idea, right? Why shouldn't we all pay for the same thing over and over again? So we share costs and we collaborate. The second principle of the program is we want the counties to be able to own their intellectual property and control their destiny. So the systems that they build together, they own and operate together. They are the software company. I'm just their representative and their development shop. For example, we've developed a juvenile case management system that's in use over 100 counties in Texas so far. And we operate it, we maintain it, they share data, they share the system, and it's coming to your county soon if it isn't already there, because in 2 years it'll be in operation in almost every county in Texas. So the idea is we can build systems together to have common goals, common needs, common data, and share those costs. Now, when the Bell County system was developed a few years ago, the Indigent Defense Commission approached us and said, you know, you guys have this program going, TechShare. Why don't you take this Bell County system and offer it through your program to all the counties in Texas? And we said, well, let's take a look at it. So through the generous assistance of the Indigent Defense Commission, we did a little planning project last summer, and we had Bell County and 9 other counties were involved in it. And we decided, let's make a go of it. Let's see if we can get this to work. So let me tell you a little bit about what the project is. The Indigent Defense Commission funded a grant so that these counties can, number 1, implement the system in their county. Number 2, we're going to maintain and operate it for them. And number 3, we're going to enhance it, as Jennifer said, and move it to a new technology so that it's current with the latest technologies. And all that's going to be virtually free for the counties. It's being funded through the grant for a 3-year period. So it's a huge benefit for those counties who want to get a new system. The goal is to use this system to gather the data to help you see how you're performing in your compliance with the Fair Defense Act. But it's more than that. It's also to give the people that are operating in your system tools that they need to do a better job. Jennifer mentioned that the system reaches out to the defense bar. They interact with the system. The judges interact with the system. The auditor interacts with the system. So all these parties who are sharing information about indigent defense act together for the benefit of the defendant and for the system. Now, why is it important that TechShare do that? Why is that important? Because we're building other justice systems with which this system can fit. We're building a system for prosecutors. They have an interaction with the defendant as well. We're building a system for the judges. We're building a court case management system. So within the context of justice systems, it makes sense for TechShare to adopt the Bell County system. Historically, the Indigent Defense Commission funded a number of grants over the past 10 years for systems of this nature. And what they found was they'd fund an individual grant for a county. That county would develop a system, and then there wouldn't really be a place for that system to thrive. It would eventually become obsolete. The county would stop using it, and they'd apply for another grant to build another system. So they came to us because they wanted to have a place where the system could be sustained over time and could grow and be viable for the long term. So that's why we're adopting as part of the TechShare program. We're making a long-term commitment to the system so you can benefit as well if your county gets involved. As Jennifer mentioned, we're in the development phase. We're really implementing the system as well. The system works. It operates in Bell County and Coryell County today. So we're going to implement it. That's one of the first stages in the counties that are listed above that are part of this grant. I'll answer the question in a minute, how can you become a part of this? But first, I'm going to answer one of the most pressing questions in the information technology business. Now, a long time ago when I got into this business, I told my wife that I'm in the software business. She said, "What's software?" It's pretty hard to explain what software really is, but I finally found the answer. So I want you to study this carefully. There will be a quiz later, And the quiz will be, what is the difference between hardware and software? Time's up. Okay. So the goals of the project: provide greater accountability. Well, that can be a scary term, but in our days of limited resources are not going to change. The tax base for counties, the resources available are going to constantly be squeezed, so we have to have common goals and common data to measure accountability going forward. The state, of course, helps fund indigent defense. We'd like them to fund it a little bit more, as Jim Allison asked the senator earlier. But they help fund it so that we have some accountability to them. So the purpose of the system is to provide some of that information they need to measure our performance. We want to take advantage of existing resources. TextShare is a program that already exists. It's been in existence for 8 years now. It has a working systems already in place in over 100 counties. So we want to take advantage of resources that already exist to promote this project and this program. And finally, we want to take advantage of Urban County's success in building TextShare. Now, how can you get involved? I promised I would answer that question. Our program is open to every county in Texas. You don't have to be an urban county or a suburban county or a valley county or a North Texas county. Every county in Texas can participate. And I'm sure that in the book that you got, where we have all of our presentation materials, they've provided information about how we can get in touch with one another. All you have to do is send us an email and ask us, how can we get involved in the Indigent Defense Commission's Bell County System project, and we'll help you with that process. Thank you. Jennifer?
So I'm going to wrap up. When you really see a system put into action, it can be paraphrased by this gem of a quote I found. To see a man slip on a banana skin is to see a rationally structured system suddenly transformed into a whirling machine. So until there's action, your system is static. And so you need to get out there, slip on some banana peels, and remember that you're not alone. There are counties, there are people within your county, and there are TIDC resources that can help you start thinking like a system. Thank you.